Can I turn $500 into $50,000, or is my account gonna go down in flames? My name is Derek and I've been trading for a really long time. And if you're like me, you've heard a lot of claims on social media. Things like, if I can just double my account a certain amount of times, I can be a millionaire. Or trading is super easy. So we are going to put those things to the test and we're gonna document every step of the way. In my personal account, I'm having a great year, but we are gonna see if we can compound those games even faster. So the $500 to $50,000 challenge starts right now. So why am I doing this challenge? Well, a lot of people, they have small accounts and they dream of growing those accounts quickly. And there are a lot of people that promise that they can do that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put that to the test and we're gonna see if that's actually possible. I would love to show you that it's possible to just compound your gains over and over and over again and grow quickly. We're gonna see if that's possible or if it is more of a slow and steady wins the race kind of situation. I'm gonna put my own money on the line to show you what's possible or what's not. Here are the rules. I'll be using the Robinhood app and I can only trade from my phone. Starting with $500, I cannot add any money to this account. This is $50,000 or zero. There is no in between. I can only trade for 15 minutes a day because most people dream of trading while sitting on the beach sipping margaritas. And so we're gonna see if you can actually spend as little time as possible in front of the screen and make money. And finally, I'm gonna stick my full account into every single trade. What's the point of doing this if we can't compound gains quickly? Now everyone knows it's not a real YouTube challenge without introducing some complications. So let me introduce you to the YOLO machine. Every time I double my follower count on YouTube, I'll take a spin on the YOLO machine. This slot machine that my son created will make the challenge even more difficult for me. Every time I spin it, I risk landing on challenges like Follow the Guru, where I will have you vote on a social media influencer who I have to take their next stock call. Or Double Down, where I have to split my account and take multiple trades, which will slow down my compounding. Or No Technicals, where I can't even look at a chart for my next trade. The only thing that can save the day will be the Uno reverse card. The first spin will take place at 100 followers to make things a little easier. I know I've made some jokes, but I actually do want this challenge to succeed, and so I'm going to do what I can to give myself the best chance possible at making $50,000. So what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be using some actual strategies that I use all the time as a part of my trading playbook. And the difference is though, instead of using regular risk management, I'm going to be like putting my entire portfolio into one position, one stock. So let's talk about the game plan. So my first goal is going to be to grow my account from $500 to $5,000. And because this is a smaller account, I'm going to avoid options contracts until the account gets a little bit bigger. So what I'll be looking for is I'll be looking for stocks that are under $50 a share. I'll be looking for stocks that have gapped up overnight on good news. So they need to have a good catalyst. And then also I'm gonna be looking for high volume, and I want them to actually gap up and close strong on the day. From there, they will go on my watch list and we will just kind of grow our account using this. So once I make it past the $5,000 mark, I'm going to introduce options, okay? This will open up other strategies that I can use and hopefully help me grow a lot faster. And I will do that until I hit the $25,000 mark. Now, the great thing about $25,000 is once I hit $25,000, I can start to use margin. Now, this is important because that will allow me to trade with more money than I actually have in the account. And I can start taking on bigger position sizes. And at that point, this is where things will really start to compound quickly and the momentum will start rolling. Now, I'm also gonna use these videos to teach. And so, though I may not be using some great risk management strategies, that doesn't mean I can't use this time to try and make you a better trader. So now that you know the game plan, let's take a second and talk through day one of my journey from $500 to $50,000. So going into the day, I have this watch list right here of all of these names that meet the criteria. These have been names that have either set up over the past week or so or set up overnight, and I'm just watching them, and I am waiting for a pullback here to the oversold RSI on the 4-hour chart. So I've been keeping an eye on all of these names, and as the day went on, we had some names that were getting fairly close. We had Go here. Another one I was watching really closely was MQ, but none of these quite hit the oversold territory and got too interesting. Another one that I was watching here was Run. Run is a name that has gotten several analyst upgrades. It had a great earnings, like they beat earnings. They also, on top of that, beat revenue, and they increased their guidance, several analyst upgrades. So I've been watching this one really, really closely, and we had a nice red candle to start the day. And you can see that actually we hit the entry level that I was hoping for earlier in the day, and then it reversed and kind of chopped around the rest of the day. The thing that bums me out about this is I actually missed the trade. I felt like such a failure. I walked away for like half an hour. I came back and it had actually come down to that level and then had reversed already. So I would have not only gotten a great entry, but I would have already hit one of my profit targets on this thing and would have turned that $500 into $525 in my first trade, which would have been incredible. But unfortunately, I missed it. It has deflated a little bit, so this is still on my watch list right now. And I actually have an after hours order set for $11.45. So if we hit $11.45, I will get in before 6 p.m. my time, which is when the after hours market closes. So we'll see what happens. I'll let you know if I get filled. But as of right now, I haven't actually taken a trade just yet. This will allow me to get 43 shares if we fill in, and that will take up most of my $500. So that is what I'm watching right now. This may all change tomorrow. I'll keep you posted. Follow me on X if you want to see my actual trades in real time. I can't wait to start this trading journey, and I hope you're excited too. Let me tell you how you can follow along, all right? So every trade that I take, I will post on X as soon as I take the trade. From there, every day I'm gonna post short form videos on places like YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, and TikTok to give you just daily updates of what I did. And then once or twice a week, I'm gonna post a long form video reviewing where we are and how we got where we are and what the game plan is going forward. And if you're looking to learn to trade on your own, I would invite you to click on the link in my video description. It'll have access to a course, to an email newsletter, all of the stuff that you need to know to get started trading. I invite you to go ahead and like and subscribe to follow this journey. Let's get after it.